Hey everybody, I just wanted to give you pretty much a overview of the server and what's on the server, the mods that are on the server, and pretty much what the world looks like. This is the world that we're using right now. You can see that I have biomes plenty installed, and over here you can see is bamboo forest? Yep, bamboo forest over here. The spawn area is a savanna. And we also have Natura installed, and we also have no creatures installed. So the world is full of things to do and explore. Um, that's just a little stupid sign I put up where the spawn is, so I could remember where it is. But I have myself in creative here so we can look around, and you can see we also have magic bees installed. I think some of these hives are from magic bees. You can see Mo Creatures adds a bunch of different snakes. There's a bunch of different mobs altogether. But there's some snakes there. Another snake there. Natura adds a bunch of different world gen items as well. Different plants and things. It's an elephant. You can make saddles for these and ride them around. And I think some of them have storage too. If we go into, if I turn off creative, and I don't remember what they're called. It's not actually called a saddle. Oh, elephant spawner, check that out. I don't remember what it's called, but, oh, there we are. Garments. They're called elephant garments and harnesses. But you can tame and ride elephants. Turn creative back on. We have ostriches over here. Ostriches over here. And these things are actually can be dangerous on your first night if you're not careful. They lay eggs, and if you go over and pick up the egg, they'll attack you. And you can see different trees added in. There was a bit of lag there, but that wasn't on the server. That was on my end from recording and running a bunch of other things. And let's take a fly around and look at some other things. This is my little starter home here. It's just a little box of nothingness pretty much for now. We've only been playing on the server, me and my friend right now, for a few days. I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, but we haven't really had much time to play. So it was only really a few days of playing time. Just got a little peat farm here that is overgrown with grass for some reason. That would be why. This is probably full of sand or something. Yeah, full of sand. I don't have buildcraft gates yet, because I'm not to that point of being able to make them yet. Although it is installed, so I can make buildcraft gates once I get the resources to do so. You can see some of I'm pretty sure these are from Natura. Raspberry bushes, blueberry, and blackberry. You can find these out in the world. It's world gen. You can pick them up with a pickaxe or whatever, plant them, and you can plant one block and they'll grow out in the multiple blocks. Make it daytime. And if you get all 3 of these berries, you can make a bowl of berries or something it's called that actually has pretty good food regen properties. And we have both types of rubber installed on the server, the IC2 rubber and the MFR rubber. Oh, it's a baby ostrich. See another elephant. He's getting hit by my cactus. I'll just take a quick fly around, look at some of the different areas, biomes. You can see all along scattered around there's ores above ground, gravel ores. And some of the biomes in this mod are just the biomes of plenty mod are just amazing. You can see each biome has its own sky color as well. So the world on my server is beautiful with the different mods added. It just looks awesome. Thaumcraft Silverwood Tree. Thaumcraft is installed, of course. And let's go back to my home. I want to experience the Nether because the Nether is awesome. I'm still debating on whether I want to allow access to home commands for everybody on the server. I might allow /home, but I'm not gonna allow warps, like setting actual warps other than just your home. I want to be kind of the, I want it to have a real Minecraft feel to it. I don't want it to feel cheaty with a bunch of different warps to places. Because we have Mistcraft, and I want people to be able to use the Mistcraft portals and such. And it's just my starter home area, but I wanted to go back out and show you into the Nether. With I have Nether ores added, and a Natura. So the Nether looks freaking awesome. You can see there's these things are dangerous. Werewolves, yeah, you don't want to mess with those on your first night. They hit pretty. They have a lot of health. They only take 1 point of damage with a regular weapon. I think you might need silver weapons to do more than 1 point. I'm not sure. But you can see that Nether just looks awesome. Usually when you go into Nether, it's boring. There's nothing there. You can find pretty much every ore here that you would in the overworld. Pretty much. I think you might be able to find every ore. I'm not sure. You can see this area is kind of barren because I've already mined out most of the stuff in this area. And oh, look at this. There's another fortress right here. See clouds? It's a sulfur cloud, and you can actually mine and pick these up. Ooh, I think you can mine these ones. I'm in creative, so I'm kind of... But I know clouds you can mine and use. So just look how awesome this Nether looks. It's awesome. Those guys can be kind of annoying. One thing I have noticed is there's not many zombie pigmen. Now with Nether ores, the whole point of it is, you can mine the ores, but it makes the zombie pigmen mad and they attack you, which is a little bit of an issue because the mobs from the other mods are overriding a lot of the zombie pigmen, so I might have to adjust the spawn rate to get more zombie pigmen back. It's just a balance issue. I'm not sure if it's really going to make a difference. It's really preference. You see, I mean, there's every ore that you can find is pretty much here. Ash blocks. It's ferrous. Stingberry bush. You got core, quartz, nether quartz. Is that lead? More ores up here. Cinnabar, tin, copper. So really you could go to the nether and get everything you need as far as ores. And let's take a look at some of the... let's go back home and go somewhere not so dangerous. Okay. Now, let's turn off creative and look at some of the mods in here. Now, so you've got 88 pages in NEI. I have NEI plugins installed and NEI, was it extras, I think it is, or something. So most of the stuff that's in all the mods on the server, you're going to be able to find in NEI. At least you should be able to find pretty much all of it. There's a ton of pages of things. Now, I didn't just throw random mods together. There's a reason why I put each mod into the server. So I didn't just go out and say, I want a ton of mods just thrown together because I want a ton of crap to be able to do. It's all balanced. I went through the config files and edited everything. I looked at the ore values and edited those before I generated the world to make sure that there wasn't too much of an ore, too little of an ore. Tin seems to be the only thing that's hard to get, but that's because, of course, if you know I'm using thermal expansion ores. And thermal expansion, you can set different layers of where you want the ores to be. I used the default configs for the thermal expansion ores, and I turned off the extra ores. Like, there's not 3 different kinds of copper, there's not 3 different kinds of tin. There's only thermal expansion, copper, and tin. You see AE, got some forestry, extra bees, computer craft, Tinker's Construct, lots of different things to be able to play around with. And most of the stuff is balanced around gregtech. I do have gregtech installed, and I left all the config options in gregtech pretty much untouched except for the wood. I wanted to, let me turn the sounds down a little bit. I wanted the wood to still be the same as what gregtech does as far as the balance changes, the amount of wood you get without using the saw, but I disabled having to use the saw to cut the wood, so you don't have to use the saw to cut the wood. You can still put it in your crafting grid and pull out planks like you normally would in vanilla. So we got all kinds of different awesome things in here. You can see I got a Bibliocraft in here too. Some Thaumcraft, MFR. These I haven't got to try out yet. Last time I really played was on my server in 1.4.7 Minecraft pack. I think it was 8.2, and this wasn't out yet. I forget what it's called, but you can make the different designs in the woods, and I think that just looks awesome. Maybe it's down here. Panel worker and woodworker. Yeah. You can see extra bees. Ooh, lots of gregtech stuff. I love gregtech, by the way. If you don't like gregtech, you're probably not going to want to play on the server because, while there is a lot of things to do on the server that don't involve gregtech, gregtech does change a lot of things and a lot of recipes. So if you don't like gregtech, you might not like playing on the server. You can see some Darkcraft stuff here. Do have Darkcraft installed. Now that's one of the mods I installed. It was kind of on the fence about if I wanted to install it or not because it's possible to do some things in Darkcraft that seem a little overpowered for the gregtech balance that I wanted, but at the same time, gregtech is a little hard at the beginning, so while I like to play with gregtech at the beginning, some other people might not. So I put Darkcraft in here to make it a little easier for people to get started. Some of the stuff is really powerful early game, but it doesn't matter as much late game, so the late game is still good with gregtech. Lots of serums. Some of the stuff I don't even know what it's from. I'm guessing this is from Mo Creatures, or Biomes of Plenty, one of the two. It's factorization. MO4 upgrades. I haven't got to mess with this yet. The last server I really did a lot of bee breeding towards the end, and now that they got butterflies, I think that's pretty cool. I want to check that out. Lots of bees. Let's have a different texture. So yeah, I'm using the Sortex texture pack. I love that pack. Lots of saplings. Ooh, pollen. That's something I'm not used to. Like I said, last time I played was 1.4.7, so there's a lot of this stuff that I still need to learn. So if you're good with all the new changes to the mods, that'd be cool too, because maybe you can show me some things, And if you're not good with the mods, maybe I can show you some things. You know, my friend that plays on the server with me, he's not very good with the mods, so I try and help him out once in a while. Some more Tinker's Construct. Lots of Tinker's Construct stuff. Some Buildcraft gates, facades, pipes. So much stuff that you can play around with. So much. I have Thaumcraft Tinker installed too, which is where this stuff here comes from. You can see I have modular power suits. Lots of mods that work really well together. Like I said, I didn't just throw the mods together. I thought out how each mod would work with the other mods in the pack. I can't say pack, it's not a mod pack, it's a server. I didn't go and get the permission for these mods to put them in a mod pack, so I can't give you, I can't give you a mod pack. I can't do it because I don't have permission to do it. So when you join the server, I'll help you get all the mods installed and set up. Some industrial craft. If we look in here, we can see, go to mod, and those that aren't listed on the left there, you can see there's quite a bit of stuff here. Thaumcraft Tinker. They add some pretty cool stuff, Thaumcraft Tinker. I'm thinking about adding Traincraft too, because I didn't really get to play with it in 1.4.7, and I really like some of the trains. I also have, what's it called, Archimedes Ship Mod. Right there, Archimedes ships, which you can pretty much build any ship you want and turn it into an actual floating ship. Extra bees, extra trees, biomes aplenty, pewtercraft, darkcraft, no creatures, equivalent exchange 3. Now with E3, I'm gonna be honest, I think it's pretty overpowered. I would love to have configs to be able to turn off certain recipes in it. I would instantly turn off Ender Pearl recipe, and I would instantly turn off the Diamond recipe. But you can't do that, as far as I know. So instead of disabling the whole mod, I reduced the durability of the Enderstone, the Minium Stones, so that you can't use them as many times per Minium Stone. And I'm still tweaking how much I want the durability to be, but I'll have to see with that. Spoils bags drop off of mobs as part of Darkcraft. And they have anything in them pretty much that you would find in a chest. So it's got thumb and pickaxe, some force gems, which is Darkcraft's kind of main thing. Force mitts, which are really awesome and kind of OP. They can mine blocks, just like a pickaxe. Can mine dirt really fast. They're awesome on trees. If we set it to day and we go up here, and I'll show you what this thing does to trees. You can use it pretty much like an axe, a shovel, and a pick. It's pretty powerful. You can also see there that I have the damage indicators, and I have status effect HUD as well. Ogres, I hate these things. Mo creatures is awesome, but I'm debating whether to disable ogres or not, because I've had them destroy my house and my farms a few times already. But check this out. Boom. For some reason, it seems like you get more saplings with it too. I don't know if that's really a feature of it or in my head, but when I put my forest trees, like with if I cut down a Thaumcraft tree with this, I got 4 saplings out of one tree, out of one silverwood tree. So I don't know. And this is a max size farm I'm making for biofuel. It's quite a project for how early I am still in the game. Haven't been playing on this world for very long, and I'm trying to make a max size farm, but I don't like using lava and I don't like using solar power, so that leaves me with a few options. So I'm investing a lot of resources into biofuel, which is now I think called ethanol. It used to be called biogas, but And that's pretty much the little overview of the server. I just wanted to show you guys. Actually, no, I'll show you one more thing too. This is where I'm going to try and make my new home. Now, I'm not sure why these portals do this. I don't know. I have a hard time getting out of them sometime. Something I got to look at. I think I just need to put it one block higher or something. See, when I dug the blocks out, it was fine. Oh, but I was stuck there for a bit. I dug that out with a turtle. There's a tunnel that leads all the way to my base. And so this is, what is this? Alps. And then Biomes of Plenty adds a biome called Hot Springs, which is absolutely